Alright, what's going on? So, this is going to be a surprising one for me. I wasn't expecting to get a, good response from the Slapshock video, but we're going to be doing a reaction to another one. Apparently you guys are still a pretty strong fan base even after all these years. I'd never heard of them, I wasn't expecting much, but, surprised me a little bit, so that's cool. I'm going to be checking out Push Me, which was a recommendation. I've never heard it, just like any other Slapshock song. It's going to be a completely first reaction, and I'll let you know what I think. I liked the first one. I enjoyed it. So I have high hopes for this. Let's get into it. Drop my headset. Hold on. Let's go. Okay. Very, very heavy beginning to this song. We haven't even really gotten into any of the singing. It's got a weird little, I think that's a vocal, or like some weird like edited vocal being added in there. I like it so far. I like the sound of it. Let's keep going though. See if we can get into the meat of the song here.
You push me on the wall just to check what you gave back. I came face to face with the devil, like people could nibble a break pole show better than Steven Seagal. Don't spit, don't quit, you don't benefit. Just look into my eyes, all you see is a hypocrite.
Okay. Yeah, so that's starting to get hard. They do when they're kind of like rapping, they sound very much like Limp Bizkit. They have a very instrumental sound similar to Korn, and especially when they start getting into some of their screaming. I think their scream kind of sounds like their own. They don't really sound like either any specific band in my mind when they're screaming, but they definitely have it's just that core elements of like late 90s, early 2000s, like nu metal feel to it. I love that. I love those kinds of bands, A lot of them also didn't make it like super huge. They didn't get like the worldwide fame that a lot of other styles of rock did, and it's cool. It's sad and cool at the same time. Like, I feel like they're very instrumentally, like, they're great at doing what they did, but they just didn't get the recognition for it, in my opinion. But it was a little bit more of a hardcore genre to try and sell to the general public, I guess. But then that just gives you these, like, niche groups of fans, and I feel like you're a lot more tight niche of, like, a fan group when it didn't grow so overwhelming. But, there's ups and downs to it all. Let's get back into it. I really wish they would bring back more of like this metal rap mix. You know what I mean? I really like the sound of it. Like I like when they kind of like rap over metal mixed in with some screaming, some singing in there. Like it just gives you everything. I don't know why that kind of like died out or, you know, like became less popular. I always loved that. I was like, that's like you're taking all these different talents and putting it all into one. I don't know. Are these the dudes in the band? I don't think I've ever seen them. I don't know. Let me know if those are the guys. I mean, I would assume so. I don't know who else they would put up there. Yeah, I'm in there again. And I think it's real interesting with, like, this type of music. It was so diverse. Like, you had all kinds of different types of people. I feel like it's gonna explode in a second. Oh, maybe. Before it gets too far away from that segment there, I know it's about to end. I do this every time, but I love that little part where they like bring it down and like it gets kind of quiet and they're like kind of like whisper screaming almost. They're just like, I just think that's so cool. It's like different things in songs like that where, you know, you're just being artistic. You mix things up. It's not just like a flat song from beginning to end and you have the basics and that's it. And you filled out the little your song cheat sheet, right? I feel like there's so many bands now where they're just like they have like the record label. It's just like, you know, hit these points, hit these few points here. Like fill in whatever you want inside there. As long as you hit those points, you're good. And then we're gonna release it and sell it and make money, and then we'll send you on tour. And then who cares after that? But there are certain songs, certain bands that I feel like, you know, they go in, they mix shit up, and whether they're with a record label or not, some labels or some management, or I don't know completely how this whole industry works, but they let them be more creative. And I like seeing songs like this where they do some weird stuff. And it's a lot of these like fringe bands that didn't get like super mainstream, didn't get like radio airtime as much, didn't get all this other stuff going on, that they were able to be more creative. And even though you might not have heard them, I feel like the music is a little more respectable that way because it's more of their actual music. I don't know if this is how it is for this actual band. I'm just guessing because I don't know them and their music sounds kind of different from mainstream sounds. So that's what I'm going off of. Let me know if I got it right or not. Nice. All right. So that was Slapshock. Push Me. I love this type of music. I love going back to the old early 2000s, kind of late 90s, new metal, the Limp Bizkit style with you know, a little bit of Korn in there. You know, I get those feelings. I'm gonna bring that up every time I hear these guys. Just, you know, I know they're their own band, but that's just kind of what I related to. Those are the bands I've heard before. Yeah, definitely some cool stuff. I love bands that are like heavy metal or like just they have like they're metal and screaming, but they still rap and do all kinds of other stuff to it. It's so much fun to me, and I wish more bands nowadays would still do that. I want someone new to come out with a nice rapping metal, and not like over the, because it always feels like it's either over the top in one way or the other. But you know, I guess that's what makes a good band, is where you can balance it out and it feel even all the way through, and then you have like your highs and lows, but at the end you don't feel like it was too much one way or the other to where it throws it off. I'm looking forward to hearing something like that again from a new artist. But as for now, yeah, this definitely having fun listening to this band. If you got any more recommendations, please leave them below in the comments. If you like this video and you think I did a good job here, hit that like button. If you want to check out some more videos, feel free to do that, and subscribe on your way to do that if you would like, because that would help me out, and I'm really trying to reach 200 subscribers here, and I'm almost there. But if you subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Just, you know. Thanks. But thanks for watching this video.